Jersey is more than meets the eye. And more, much more than maybe you've heard about.
You are listening to The State of New Jersey. Welcome to another episode of the State of New Jersey podcast. You are here with Sarah,
Megan,
and Francesca.
and today we're going to be talking about polarization. My shit is better than your shit. Cost of living in New Jersey.
Francesca, do you rent or do you own in New Jersey?
I'm actually renting right now. I rent a one-bedroom apartment in Point Pleasant Borough.
What does that run ya?
Yeah.
Ish,
So
ballpark.
I feel like it's more affordable than most because every time I talk to people, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky." So I pay $1,400 a month, utilities included.
Ooh.
That's a steal.
That's a steal.
Is-
So I'm pretty lucky.
Did you say one bedroom? Or?
One bedroom.
Oh,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, because I feel like 2 bedrooms near like Neptune or that area are like $2,200, and that's not even
Including bills.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing included. Not a monster apartment size. It's just $2,200.
Yeah, the average for a one bedroom in New Jersey is $1,300, so you're about there.
Wow. It was $1,350. They just raised it because I just renewed it for another year, even though I'm going to break the lease, but they don't know that.
Wait, don't break your lease. Maybe I can take your lease.
I'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard out there.
Yeah.
But also it's like, how is 1,300, like where? I would love to know where. I have never,
Right?
not once. And that's even like, I've looked at affordable housing because let's be real, I'm a teacher, you
Yeah,
know, or
of course,
going to be
yeah.
a teacher in real life.
Yes.
And the cost of living does not,
No.
the salary versus what the rent is, like, and buying a house,
Oh, I can't even. You need like 6 people to throw in for that.
and all of your lives, every year you've been alive, your savings from
Yeah.
every year.
Uh-huh. Which is nothing for me. So
Squat diddly, chump
you
change.
guys want to help
You guys
me
are
out?
stressing me because I'm literally meeting with a realtor tonight to buy a house.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you guys
okay.
you're good.
Yeah.
You're going to be good.
Yeah. You know, New Jersey is the 10th most expensive state to live in.
I believe it.
I want to know what's more expensive. I imagine New York.
DC, California is definitely up there, I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
in cost.
Yeah.
Colorado, I would assume. I'm thinking of the probably Hawaii because of like the weather, the prime weather,
Yeah.
which New Jersey's winter, I feel last year, you know, my first winter here was very mild.
Uh-huh.
So that makes it, and it's on the water. So I don't know. And there's school districts.
Yeah.
Very
we have
good
very
here.
good schools. And we also have a really great public transportation system. Compared
I know,
to
I'm
other
like,
places,
I lived in
compare-
Chicago.
I
You
don't
lived
know.
in New York. I don't
Yeah.
know.
New Jersey is supposed to be pretty good. That's one of the upsides. But yes, it's not as great as they say.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
You still have to have a car to live here, or
Yes.
some mean of transportation,
Mm.
maybe a ride.
Maybe
But
a
I don't
moped.
I don't know how, I feel like I take a bus from where I live to Tom's River.
I think so. You'd probably have to walk a mile or two.
And
or
the
6.
schedule's
And, I
probably
bet it's
not going to be
awful.
100%
It's
accurate.
every 2 hours or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot of people come to New Jersey from New York because the tax and just all of that is so high for
That
like
too. Mm-hmm.
owning a home.
I think
It's-
school systems too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
it's that's such a
Yeah,
I can't
it's
speak
awful.
for around here, but in North Jersey, the schools are pretty good. Like, maybe
Yeah.
not Newark schools, but like the suburban area.
Next city
Mhm.
over. Yeah, I
So
agree.
yeah, it's expensive in New Jersey. Some places are cheaper than others, but pretty much we got real high taxes. And yeah.
you're close to the beach. I think like
That's it.
the location
Mhm.
aspect of it, I think, is really because it's like coastal, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Is there any place in New Jersey that you really can't access that?
Probably like Sussex County, like Warren County, the boonies, and northwest
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I can't speak for them.
Yeah.
So do we think North or South is winning this one of cost of living?
I think it's less expensive in South Jersey.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the schools and the food and stuff, it's better in North Jersey. So, I mean, you got to weigh your options a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's maybe would it be more convenient up there as far as like finding a hot spot location to eat at because you're so close to New York.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, there's like a bigger, I feel like it's more of a city vibe than it is more of like a home. I don't know, what's the word? Suburban. Suburban.
We're
Alrighty.
on point today. All right, come to New Jersey if you want to spend all your money.
A bajillion pennies.
For today's stereotype segment, we are going to be talking about the biggest stereotype at the Jersey Shore. Maybe it's the
Never
biggest.
fall in love at the Jersey Shore.
Never do it.
How do you feel about that,
Never
Jerry?
fall in love.
What is your opinion on that?
Have you ever fallen in love at the Jersey Shore, Jerry?
Of course not.
Of course not, because you never do
Jerry
it.
would
That's
never
right.
fall in love at the Jersey Shore.
No, you don't.
I'm sure Carrie Ann has, huh?
Oh, look at that smile.
I'm fully dating a New Jersey lifeguard right now, so I
So
completely
she folded.
Jersey Shore.
She folded. She broke the rule.
Yeah.
Bad.
So
Very
you
bad.
can't relate, huh?
Don't stick to
I
the
know,
status quo.
I really said the stereotype, but I am the stereotype. I'm literally dating a lifeguard.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Love
Well, you
is
know
a
what? You
beautiful
made it
thing.
out alive. You're still going.
And love is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It is. Well, the stereotype came, for anyone who doesn't recognize it, it did come from the Jersey Shore
It did.
TV show.
It did.
And they obviously lived a very
Hectic.
hectic. No
Heinous.
time for love type of lifestyle.
No, they had
Absolutely.
no time for love.
No
Just
time for love.
lust.
Wow.
That's all the
it
Jersey
is a-
Shore is.
Yeah.
Lust. Give me a minute.
Lauren. This
Wait.
topic is really serious for Lauren.
Wait, we didn't ask Lauren that question, though. Yeah,
She's
Lauren.
really trying.
So, Lauren, have
go
you?
ahead.
No, Lauren, have you?
Yeah, I have actually.
Wow.
Couple
It
times.
doesn't
A
look
couple
like
times.
It doesn't look like it went well.
Yeah, you don't think it's a good
was like,
experience.
No, it didn't.
You took some
but
time.
I folded and I had to unfold myself.
But you
You
seem like,
learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson
yeah, but it happened many times, so did she, though?
many times. What?
Nothing. Keep going. A couple times.
Stop reminding me.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
listen.
have, and I can reassure you guys: stick to the stereotype and never fall in love at the Jersey Shore.
But if we go to another state, Emily, then we have to pump our own gas.
I actually never pumped
This
gas.
guy is on fire with
Considering
the
that
transitions. that was good.
Boys, when was the last time you pumped your own gas?
when I traveled.
On our road trip.
Yeah, when I
on our road
traveled,
trip.
literally, like when I traveled.
Guys, we don't pump our own
And
gas.
it's fairly easy. I've done it a few times. It's really easy. But like
really hate it though.
the problem now, like if here in New Jersey, if they made us pump our own gas, then people would be out of jobs.
Yeah,
I believe it's us and Oregon that are the only two states that don't pump our own gas.
I think it's a really good thing that we do have gas station attendants who pump your gas for you because it gives someone a job. I know a lot of people who pump gas. And that is a job for somebody.
And I think you can do it. Like you can get out of your car and pump your own gas. But I know a few people like the gas attendants will tell them, hey, you can't do that.
I thought it was actually
But, like,
illegal in New Jersey.
Sometimes it's
actually
just so much quicker to just get out and do it yourself.
I feel very strongly about this. And if I ever ran for office, I think I would implement this. I think there should be a gas station attendant there from a certain amount of hours, and then after that
you
it
pump
should
your
be
own gas.
self-serve. Because I can't tell you the amount of times I've gone to gas stations before,
There's like nobody coming to pump your
and they literally told me, oh, sorry, we're closed. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. I should be able to put my card in and pump my gas.
Yeah, I mean you probably could.
But I can't.
I hope
because they shut it down.
Right.
I hope not pumping our own gas is a thing of the past soon, because I don't mind doing it, but like in the really cold weather, it probably sucks. Getting out of your car.
To do it?
Well,
Oh,
both.
to get
I
out
Just
mean,
in general.
I'm sure
for
it
you to
sucks
do
for
it.
them. Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely sucks for them.
but a lot of them get
Really
tipped.
echoey.
Like in the winter, like I know people throw them some cash to get
Yeah,
hot chocolate
I
or
do.
something.
I do. And when they clean your windows too,
Yeah.
like you feel obligated to give them $1. Like I always. Do you guys do that when they clean your windows? Do you give them $1? Emily,
respect them.
you throw $1 at them?
Usually, I feel like I just go to Costco and they're always like in a hurry. So they really don't like, they always have such horrible lines there. So they really don't have time for that kind of stuff.
That's true. But if the gas station attendant does clean your windows for you, or if it's wintertime, throw them $1. You know, that'll make it
I don't
hot.
know how they stay out there and those conditions. Like it gets
Overnight
really
and
cold.
everything.
Yeah, no, for real. They probably make okay money.
The bennies are probably so appreciative that
Well,
they don't have to pump their own gas when they come to New Jersey.
I would
No, I feel
appreciate
like
it
most
if the
of them are
bennies
from
didn't come here
northern
at
New
all.
Jersey. Most of the bennies are actually from northern New Jersey, I feel like.
They're terrible.
It stands for, I think it's Bayonne, Elizabeth, Newark, and New York. I think that's what it stands for.
What about the Y?
New York.
And
New-
why?
Yeah, New York.
Well,
They're terrible.
they pump
They're
their
the
own
worst.
gas.
Do they? Yeah, they pump their own gas in New York? I had no idea.
Where does Christiansburg, Virginia fit in that?
I wouldn't say they're bennies.
I think they're bennies.
Definitely not.
I think if you're not
They're from the
here,
South.
if you're not from here
No, if you're
and you
from-
vacation from here,
No,
you're
if
just a benny.
If you're from up north and you vacation here, you're a benny.
So what if you're from the South
I
and you
agree
come
with
to the
you
Jersey
there,
Shore?
Colin.
I thought they were
Yeah,
like.
I
Benny.
think
I thought like the Philadelphia people were called like shoebies.
You're
and
also
down
not
south.
a benny if you've lived here for like your entire life.
if you are here vacationing, you're a benny.
Period.
Period.
Not if you're from here.
I just feel like bennies are like it specifically means up north. Like, you know, I thought like the shoebie term was like people who wear their sneakers on the beach.
I wear my sneakers.
I wear my sneakers on the beach.
I wear
don't wear
sandals.
no
I wear
way.
sandals on the beach. Like I don't wear sneakers.
I mean,
I don't wear
sometimes.
sneakers. I wear slides.
Occasionally, I'll wear it depends on how I'm feeling that day, I guess. But usually,
You're
I'll go
telling
there
me
with
on like
shoes
a
on.
97-degree day, you're walking down the beach with your sneakers.
That's probably a little different.
Right.
It may be like Crocs or Snooks or
Okay.
something like that, but
You scared me there for a second.
Yeah, bennies are they're terrible. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you don't have family here that you're visiting, I don't know why you're coming here.
exactly. If you're coming here to vacation, first of all, that's really your vacation. Like, come on, it's nothing special.
Like people say, "Oh, we come here for your beaches." Well, our beaches are pretty terrible compared to places like Florida and like everywhere else. Like our beaches aren't that good.
I mean, if you're like maybe I don't know, like this is just a rant out of nowhere kind of, but like maybe if you don't have that kind of money to like get a flight to Florida, or you can't drive that far, and this is the closest thing you can get. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
No, that's a good point there, Emily. But I mean, like, yeah, there's like Nick said, there's some better places you can go that are
Well,
closer.
absolutely. There are absolutely better states with better beaches, but I mean, I guess for the people who want a beach that's most accessible for them, maybe New Jersey is their closest option.
I literally like traveled around like through all the different towns and like everyone was gone. Like I was in Point Pleasant and everyone was fucking gone. I could like break into houses if I wanted to.
People did.
Yeah, they did.
A lot.
I had to hide from like a gang of kids. It was crazy.
I remember hearing stories about this one guy that like stayed on the shore and like was just giving like real-time reports and kind of like live streaming before that was like a thing. And he posted all of these videos and suddenly like he exploded in like channel growth and became like super famous. I can't remember his name, but I remember we were talking about it at work. It was nuts, but that whole month was just a wild one because I remember like, didn't it snow too?
Yeah, it did.
Like
It did.
So eerie.
What's crazy about it though, the most is like even 10 years later, there's people that you can talk to them and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, but Superstorm Sandy really," and it's like that was 10 years ago.
There are people that still don't have like
homes.
Yeah. There are people that lost everything.
Yeah.
I mean, my best friend's parents actually died in a car accident because a tree was loose from the storm. Tree fell onto their car, and my best friend Theo and his younger brother Pierce were in the back seats. Actually, crushed the front of them. It actually happened on the 29th. There was just a 10-year anniversary. I, like, called
Oh my
friend
God.
up. Yeah.
That's something that I think people don't look at after natural disasters like we see with tornadoes a lot. There's just whole towns that are gone. And we got a taste of that with Sandy here on the East Coast because we don't really have big kind of, every once in a while there'll be like a flood or something, but like an event where like whole swaths are gone. And I mean, when you went out on the barrier islands over here, like Ortley Beach gone. In fact, I think Ortley Beach almost became the Cranberry Inlet again. One of those towns, whichever town it was, it's like either Lavalette or something. It used to be an inlet. And then when Sandy came through, there was like just enough water like touching each other that they were like, if the storm had been like a little worse, this whole area would be inlet again.
Crazy. And I think to your point, people forget about it when it's so far away, and you kind of have that disconnect where you're like watching it on the news. And even still, like you'll read the death tolls and people that got hurt and people that lost everything. And it's just like numbers and words on the screen and everything. You don't realize that there's these very real human stories and these very real people with very real lives that lost everything or lost their life to begin with, you know, like your friend's parents and everything. And I think Sandy was a wake-up call for a lot of people, that this stuff is real and it's not just, you know, sensationalized television, right? You know, all of a sudden you're seeing firsthand the devastation that nature can bring. And I think it gave people a lot of perspective. And I think it's still giving people a lot of perspective, you know, 10 years on. And I think, I mean, I know we try to keep this show kind of lighthearted and funny and weird, but I do think that it's like a somber thing that should be remembered, and the people that passed away should be remembered and should be honored. And
I don't know, Alec. I'm known for going pretty deep.
I know you're known for going deep cut, but I think we all are in agreement on this one. But it's crazy, 10 years out, and it feels like a blink of an eye. I mean, my girlfriend, her and her family live right in Brick, and they pretty much lost everything in their house. They only just got back into it, I want to say, in 2018, and they're still, you know, doing repairs and doing work here and there. And people, you know, post-traumatic stress, I mean, storm surges coming in and taking everything out of your home and almost taking you out of your home. It's nuts.
New Jersey is more than meets the eye, and more, much more than maybe you've heard about.